Hi, Kendra. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Perfect. I just wanted to check in with you and touch base since our last meeting. Just check in and see how the week has been, and since we've last spoken, see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, it's things have been going pretty good.
Mm.
Um I've been getting along with my foster sister really well. Uh
Okay.
that's been going good, and the family that I'm with has helped me find a support group locally that is for teen girls who are struggling with depression. And
Okay.
I attended a meeting there, and I found it very helpful. It makes me feel like I'm not so alone, and it's I can relate to kind of the other feelings that the other girls have, and
Hmm.
I can really relate to them a lot, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm not by myself.
That's huge. That's a big step that you've taken.
Hmm.
Right? Just
Yeah,
even from the beginning of time when we started working with each other just a few weeks ago, right? The difference in the willingness to even ask for help, right? Like that's a huge accomplishment.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
when you were at the support group, was it other girls that were your age, or how did you relate to them?
Yeah, they're all kind of like within like 3 years of my age. So
Okay.
it's kind of we're kind of all going through the same things, and some of them have like problems with their families, with people drinking and stuff like that, and so I kind of related to them about that type of stuff.
Yeah. It's great to find people that are struggling maybe with the same things that you're feeling, and to find that common ground, right? To make it feel like you're maybe not alone in this, right? That there's other
Yeah,
people who are feeling exactly the same way that you're feeling, right? And giving you hope that maybe there's a better way, right? There's a way out of this.
yeah, the girls that have been there for a while, who have been going to groups longer, the me like told me that it's kind of like they're feeling better, so it makes me feel like I can get to a different place with how I'm feeling.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, because everybody starts from square one sometimes, right? Everybody struggles at some point, right? And that's not to take away from the depth in which that we struggle, but knowing that there is and there can be a way out of this thing as long as we, continue to show up for ourselves and work on our mental health and really honestly and vulnerably share how we're feeling and what we're going through, right?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a big deal. I'm really
yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, of course. And have you been able to talk to your mom or to your siblings lately?
Yes, we were able to organize a meeting with my mom and them. So I
Mm-hmm.
was able to meet with them for
Mm-hmm.
a few hours, and had the time was good, and
Good.
it wasn't I wasn't so anxious or depressed when I was with them. It kind of felt normal again,
Yeah,
and that it was good. It was like productive. So yeah.
that's a big deal. That's great.
Hmm.
I think that that is really a testament to the work that we've done here, right? And the work that you've been doing in your personal life at school and working with your foster family, right? Because the feelings of depression and the anxiety, like sometimes they will pop up, right? Some things are unavoidable. They're not gonna go away forever for the rest of time, right? Sometimes those things are there and they're really real. And they need to be felt sometimes. But being able to meet up with your family and walk away from that as a with some gratitude, right? That was a great meeting and a good time that you were able to spend and be present with them. I think that's a huge difference from where we were just a few weeks ago.
Hmm. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, being able to share those things with other people and, meeting with me regularly and, talking with your foster siblings, and being able to forge those relationships will help you in so many different ways. And it seems like it's popping up in a lot of different ways in your life.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think so, and it's like you said, trying to be just grateful for the good things that are happening now.
For sure. Yeah, that's great. And then, so I know that when we first got together, we, sort of developed this treatment plan and we were talking about goals that we were looking to meet. And one of those was being able to be a little bit more okay, right, than when we were when we first came here. So, not be in such a critical place of, having that constant feeling of dread and constant feeling of depression and anxiety. And it seems like you are not in that really desperate place anymore, and that's a huge thing, right? And that's a celebration, that's a victory to celebrate. But with that comes, the conversation about maybe stepping down a little bit in your level of care, right? When
Mhm.
you first came here, you were struggling on a much more consistent and much more critical basis, where we were meeting once a week, every single week, right? And
Mhm.
it seems like the last couple of times that we've met, things have been going a little bit different for you and being a little bit better. So what are your thoughts on maybe stepping down that level of care and maybe meeting biweekly or monthly instead of every week?
Um, yeah, I think so. I think that the work that we've been doing, I've,
Hmm.
there's been a lot of progress, already. So yeah, I think we could probably do that. I just, probably I'm gonna need to find a way to fill the time,
Hmm.
because I've kind of been relying on this. So I like we had talked about, like
Hmm.
replacing things,
Hmm.
when we move on, like you replace something with something else. So,
Absolutely.
if there's anything else I can do on my own, maybe to help myself, I'd be interested in that.
Sure. Yeah, I'd be happy to provide you with some resources. I can send you an email with a list of free PDF workbooks that you can download from different websites that I found over time, and they're really great
Mhm.
resources. They kind of reinforce all of the things that we've discussed here, and allow you to kind of do them a little bit on your own time, right? Because we get better at things through practice and through repetition. So even though we've practiced a lot of DBT skills and CBT skills and SMART skills and all of these skills that we learn here, right, working with each other on a one-on-one basis, I can give you some free resources that you can take advantage of and work in on your own time. If you'd be interested, I can send those to you.
Yeah, that would be great. I think that would be really helpful.
Okay, great. Yeah. And I think that, filling some time too with being a little bit more social, right? And really engaging in this girls group that you've been going to, I think will be great for you to connect with people who are your own age and can help you with with identification and have that peer support. I think that's a huge part.
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I'll send you that email. I'll give you a whole list of resources. And is there anything else that you need from me right now?
No, not for now.
No.
I'll look to the email and I'll get to work on that stuff that you send me.
Okay, awesome. Great. It was so great seeing you, Kendra. I'll see you next week, okay?
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks.